everyone, it's Mr. Zen over here bringing you guys a brand new Nanatsu no Taizai chapter discussion. And for today's segment, guys, we're going to be talking about chapter 193, guys. Now this chapter, guys, is definitely reaching its climax because for a fact that we actually see Fraudrin versus Hendrickson against Zataras. It's 2 against 1, guys. Winner take all. But at the end of the chapter, only 2 have standing, guys. Actually, yes, only 2. Only 2, guys. Dos. Dude. But the point is, the reason that there's only 2 is because for a fact that we see Zataras and Hendrickson throughout the whole entire chapter actually, having a battle of morals. That's what basically the chapter was about. Hendrickson was actually telling Zataras that we cannot kill dreyfus. We can't kill him because even though Fraudrin was inside dreyfus' body, but Zataras was actually having that and said that, even though the purge technique that he kept using on Dreyfus wasn't working, Lord Zataras was basically saying, you know what, forget everything and I'm just gonna actually just use, I'm gonna have to kill him. That's just basically it, and if I could tell that Lord Zataras would probably say that maybe if Dreyfus was still around, he probably would have said the same exact thing in order to actually kill the demon itself. I mean, it's 1 human versus like 30 billion humans, or how many humans, whatever, left in the Taizai universe. I could tell what they were basically doing. They're trying to actually defeat the demon no matter what. And it's hilarious the fact that Hendrickson did not say that, I thought he was actually prepared to actually go down in the fight itself, but no, he actually still wants to save Dreyfus, you can kind of say. He wants to save him, he wants to tell him, Dreyfus is still around, we've been through so many battles, etc, etc, etc. You're here wondering, like, come on, Hendrickson, we thought you were a little better. But the chapter did later on explain the chapter, that Hendrickson would have gave up his life for Dreyfus instead of killing Dreyfus instead. At least that kind of sums it up. It's basically, Hendrickson does not still want to kill Dreyfus. He still cares that deep about him. But the bulk of the chapter, guys, is basically Lord Zataras and basically Hendrickson fighting against Fraudrin himself. But the most anticipated and sought out event that happened in this chapter that everybody's been waiting for, guys, was for a fact that we actually finally got to see Lord Fraudrin, or the 10 Commandment Fraudrin, guys. We finally got to see this character, and this character, guys, was a nasty looking character, very horribly looking, so grotesque, just inexplicably, it's like something off of like an American Horror Story, You're here wondering what the heck was Nakaba thinking when he drew this creature. Out of all the 10 Commandments, this creature was the one that literally looked like it actually needed some plastic surgery to help make it at least look a little bit prettier in terms of an eye appeal, But, the way that, by the way, how Fraudrin got out was basically Zataras killed himself by using every last ounce of his energy in order to take him out. But then, later on we see that Fraudrin was actually attacking the two knights against them. And we're wondering this chapter, okay, Fraudrin was taken down by Dreyfus, because then Dreyfus, of course, he woke up after basically Fraudrin was outside his body, and then basically that's the end of the chapter. That was it. You see Dreyfus use his purging, you can kind of say, against Fraudrin, and that was it. The chapter kind of ended right there. Now, a lot of us viewers and readers are going to be left in wonder as to what the heck happened in the chapter. And another big event that happened in the chapter, guys, was for a fact that Grimoire came, and it was so hilarious that, with Grimoire still like in his child form. But the thing that actually left a lot of viewers shocked was for a fact that when Grimoire yelled, father, Fraudrin turned around. And Fraudrin was like as if he was responding to his son, like as if it was Dreyfus himself. Now, a lot of you are thinking that maybe it's actually Dreyfus that they actually killed inhabiting the 10 Commandments body, and Fraudrin is still alive inside Dreyfus' body. Like you could say his conscience is still alive. They just basically switched minds, basically, while the bodies got separated. Maybe that could have happened. We're not too sure yet. It's just a what-if theory right now going on, because of the fact that I'm trying to figure out that reasoning as to why Fraudrin turned around when Grimoire was there. That's what I was actually really confused about. And the thing is, when was Grimoire there? So does that mean Gauther is going to be around as well? Does that mean that, because remember, when Fraudrin, if I remember correctly, based on the Taizai wiki, basically when Fraudrin dies, basically the commandment will go back to Gauther. So does that mean that we're gonna get Gauther as an evil villain in the next chapter? We don't know that. We don't know for sure. But for right now, we're in the moment. We know that Fraudrin is dead right now. He was taken out by Lord Dreyfus, and Dreyfus's freaking, you can kind of say, anger was all built up inside and just took that character down. It was amazing, guys. Amazing. It was a good chapter. Don't get me wrong. Nonetheless, though, we still get some of Hawk's cleverness, little antics going around there, here and there in the chapter. You know, even still in his demon form, you kind of say, magical beast form. It's so hilarious. But like I said, there's a lot of what if theories, or maybe with Fraudrin himself. What if Fraudrin? What if Fraudrin was actually, you kind of say, in love with Grimoire? You know, he's a demon, and I'm assuming demons can't actually have children. So maybe Fraudrin was actually looking at Grimoire because of the fact that, you know, he actually has a son, he is able to love, you know, and that's what basically caused the selflessness, you know, that he actually was starting to love one another. I mean, he's been with that kid for 10 years, 10 long years. So basically, you know, it's basically Fraudrin's own weakness right there. And you gotta remember, the only one that was able to reproduce more little demons was actually Greylord. So maybe that's why Fraudrin was actually looking at Grimoire as a son, because of the fact that, you know, maybe he can't have it. Maybe he wants that same feeling that Dreyfus has with that father-son relationship. That's the impression that I was getting at from Fraudrin himself. You know, there's a lot of speculation that could be going on right there, guys. A lot of speculation going on. Sorry about that, guys. But nonetheless, guys. Ooh, I'm dying. Woo, and it's hot. But you know, this chapter was very, very, very well thought out. But the thing is, a lot of viewers are actually getting angered at the fact that all the 10 commandments are actually getting taken care of, guys. They're all getting taken care of, and that's because, you know, like, we were all getting anticipated as to what you know, with the 10 commandments, you know, how long the arc was gonna last. You know, we were gonna get more and more increasing deaths. You know, we got a time skip, but you know, at the end of the day, all we have now is basically about a couple of, you kind of say, commandments that are left over. So it kind of goes on to say that, you know, what is the Demon King actually going to resurface now that Fraudrin is actually going to be taken out? I mean, Zeltarasa and Estorasa, we don't know what's the outcome of their fight with Escanor, so we were just wondering, are they still alive? Or are they regenerating? Or are they actually dead? You know, their magical energy was left. Don't get me wrong, but we didn't see them. We have no body or physical evidence. So there's only like about a couple 10 commandments left. I think there's like about 1 or 2 maybe, or maybe 1 or less. This could be it. This could be it, guys. This could be it. The commandments are actually taken care of, and now we probably might be leading on to another new arc. But so far, a lot of people are expecting the Demon King to resurface now, and Gauther, you know, or Gauther can be actually now a potential villain. That's the thing with Gauther, you know, we still don't know what's going on with Gauther. What was the history with the 10 commandments with him? How did he turn, you could say, necessarily say good? I mean, Merlin, I'm assuming it has to do with Merlin himself. Merlin probably might have taken out the memories, or maybe Gauther himself might have sacrificed himself and said, you know, forget this, I'm gonna go Meliodas. We don't know that. Gauther's mysterious past still hasn't been explained yet in the Kaba. And you know, we're still wondering as to what's gonna happen with him. I'm just wondering what they're gonna actually do in the next chapter, if they're gonna explain Gauther's appearance, or at least resurface it more. Because I mean, Meliodas is always kind of like, you kind of say, and Merlin as well, like they're always kind of shocked with Gauther. They're always being careful around this character. As it goes along to say that Gauther really is the most powerful character in the Taizai because of the fact that he messes with memories, and that in itself is a very powerful adversary. So you know, that's what I'm wondering. Like, what if the Demon King will use Gauther's body to resurface again? Because I mean, remember, Gauther is a human doll, so it could use that as like a potential gateway into the human world itself. Or maybe Gauther himself, guys, once he regains his memories, will become I would say the next, will open the gate to the Demon King himself, or something along the lines of that. You know, there's still a lot of speculation with Gauther, guys. There is still definitely a lot going on with him. Now, I'm also wondering as to what's going to happen with, what was that character's name? Diane. There you go. I'm so sorry. We still don't know where Diane and King are. We still don't know. Because of the fact that, you know, they haven't shown us, you know, right after the time skip, right after when Meliodas died, we don't know what happened to them. Maybe they're with Gauther, or maybe they're gonna come out right now in the next chapter, you know, because, you know, remember, whenever the anticlimactic, or I would say the climatic event of a battle or war, all the characters will be coming together so far. So maybe it's not the climactic battle right now, but it's maybe leading on to it there, you know. But so far, you know, we're probably gonna see Meliodas in the next chapter, at least seeing him at Leonis' castle and actually explaining as to, oh, you know, I'm back from the dead, you know, we got a fighting chance, and basically they're gonna just defeat whoever's left over, basically, or at least seal the Ten Commandments back, maybe. But that's it for this chapter, guys. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, because, you know, this chapter is bringing a lot of revelations down, you know, and Fraudrin has been taken care of, you know, so that's basically what might happen, is that if they take out the last commandment, so if they take out the last commandment, all the spirits that are still wandering around, maybe they might go back. They might go back to the living dead, and then basically everything will be back to normal, and that's just it, right there and then. But that's all I have to say for today, guys. You know, I ran out of anything to say. But let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought on the next one coming up. What did you guys think about Fraudrin's look onto this chapter? What do you guys think of Fraudrin? Or do you guys really think that he's actually taken care of, or do you guys think that the minds got swapped inside of his body and we're just looking at the outside bodies? Let me know down in the comments below, guys. And if you guys enjoy my content, give a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, guys, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.